How's it going, guys? RAGInxxCAJUN here with another deck profile video. We haven't done one of these in a while. We've been working on building decks. Matuska's here. This is his deck that you saw in a battle before. And then I'm not sure when this is going up, but you might have seen it in the tournament. You'll see it because I'm weaving him in with the tournament. So, Matuska's here. He's got this Aquos Fangzor, Aurelus Garganoid Ultra, and Hydrus Ultra from Darkus deck. And it's very, I'd say it's very good. It's got a lot of B powers.
The big B boys.
The big B boys. There's another name for that around the apartment here, but we can't say it on my nice little PG channel. But we definitely say it while we're playing. So, anyway, this deck has been majorly successful. And then this is going to be during the middle of the tournament, so I don't want to tell you how well it does specifically in the tournament, but it does a pretty good job. So Matuska's going to run you through this. I'm just going to be along for the ride. So here we go.
So we're gonna start with Darkus. So we're gonna play 2 Curse of Darkus. Good for your big boss monster type of decks, like Titanilius.
Right.
-10 to a Titanilius seems great. -10 against a Midacindius or a Mac.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, that's Darkus's really main big fighter against that Pyrus stuff.
Yep.
It can mess your opponent up pretty good.
So Darkus is great for the interaction. So we're going to play 2 Garganoid's Gaze. Best hero removal, in my opinion. Get rid of a Dan, get rid of a Winton.
Gets rid of all the useful heroes right now. Strata, all those guys.
So then we're going to play... So all our guys have relatively low damage ratings. So we're going to play a little bit of a damage buffing suite. So we'll have 2 Might of Night and 3 Cloak and Shadow. They are effectively the same card, except Might of Night has the sacrifice mechanic to give it +5 instead of the +3 on Cloak and Shadow. The Shadow Strike is nice, but you are playing it for value. Sneak a little bit of extra damage here and there.
It's a nice little sneak. And then if you do end up playing against Pyrus and you need to boost your damage, it helps you out there too.
And the MVP for this deck, well, one of the MVPs, 3 copies of Stone Skin.
Oh, yeah.
3 energy, not mana, 3 energy, +800.
Better
than Bone.
Yeah, can't beat it. It's better than Boneless.
On to the Aquos, which has the majority of our +B power. So we're going to start with 3 Greater Water Boost, 0, +100, enables flow, get you there.
Yeah, it's the flow fodder, pretty much.
Next is Tides, another 3 copies. 1 for 400 when 1 for 300 is the norm is very good. And Greater Water Boost into Tides, especially on turns 1 to 3, is a very big blowout.
Oh yeah, very very annoying when you're playing against it.
3 Wave Slash. You'll have enough cards in your hand to play a 3-cost card. We'll play something else and play Wave Slash for 3 for flow. So +1000 for 3 is really good. We're going to play 1 copy of Absorb. I'm still trying this card. It's good.
This is 4 energy. Feels like it gets in the way.
4 energy, negate an action, copy it. You want to be doing other things on 4, as we'll get to it later. You want to be playing multiple cards in a turn. Yeah, so
it's not a bad card at all. It's just you always feel like you want to be doing something else.
Yeah.
I feel like when I get to it.
So on to the Evos. We are playing 2 copies of the Hyper Hydrus Ultra. Just stat upgrades.
Blair's eating that.
Oh no.
There you
go. Stat upgrades. The plus to the damage is good. Getting it up to 1000 B at turn 3 will generally win you a battle without having to play a card.
Right.
The next fun one is 3 Hyper Fangzor.
The best Fangzor.
When you evolve, draw 3 cards. Card says draw a card. Generally a good card.
Yeah. Probably the best draw support, really, in the game right now.
I will argue with you, and I will get to it later.
Okay, never mind. To me, it's really good draw support, though.
And then, I mean, if you're playing Lord Garganoid, you got to play Lord Garganoid's Evo.
That's right.
So, Hyper Garganoid Ultra, 3 cost. With a red fist, especially with the 3 shown here, you're sitting at 1750 on turn 3 in terms of beat power.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to beat.
It's beefy.
So, on to heroes. I had a couple flex spots here. So, I'm playing a 1 of C. The Shadow Strike only applies to the Hydrus, but if the game goes long enough, you can get to the plus 10 damage on both your Garganoid and your Hydrus, and that's just extra cards. Another one I've been trying out is 3 copies of Everett Ray. This card can make itself free, which, yeah, we're trying.
Yeah, sorry.
TCG player, please.
Yeah, really.
Can make itself free, and it's generally just value. If your combo is Greater Water Boost into Tides, you're already making Everett cost 2. So this can come down as early as turn 3. Sometimes as early as turn 2 if you have an early battle with Greater Water Boost Tides or double Greater Water Boost.
And I mean, just the constant 200B is always nice.
All across the board.
Yeah, you never have to worry about it.
So, the best draw support in the game.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what you were talking about. Yeah. Strata is a beast.
Coming from playing other card games where symmetrical effects like Strata are frowned upon, when both players take their turn at the same time, you're basically saying, I have enough cards at my disposal to win every fight if I can stand.
Right.
So,
yeah. So I mean, these two together is a great drawing.
We draw on lots of cards.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're playing Aquos, chances are you're going to be doing this anyway. As of now, with the state of the game, so y'all probably already know that. But if you don't know that yet, if you're playing Aquos, this is really these 3 are your mainstays at the moment. I would say, right?
And then this package.
And then Tides and stuff. So, yeah, anyway.
So, and to round off the deck, we play 3 Pact of Darkness.
Because it's Pact of Darkness.
And
we still don't have a real copy of this, so it was a nice little
we have like 12 to 15 proxies of it.
If you don't know, Pact of Darkness is the best flip card because every time you have it, or every time you flip it, it can be made free as long as you have cards in your hand. And you're not against Darkus. So
and you're going to have cards in your hand.
Yeah, you're going to have plenty of cards in your hand with all these draw supports that we were talking about. So, anyway, this is probably one of our better built decks. We have some that are coming up that are looking pretty good. Some more in the tournament. We're not going to show all of them from the tournament because some of them are, okay. If y'all need to see them, we can definitely have that out for you whenever you need it. So just leave down in the comments what else y'all want to see. After this video will be the Darkus Ventus Strox with Mantanoid deck. Y'all wanted to see that too, so that'll be the next deck profile. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you like the Matrix mat here in the background, check that out down in the description. We have the Patreon going on too. That's also down there. And all that good stuff. Make sure you share the video. We're still trying to work back into the algorithm this week with all the me being sick and everything. So anyway, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.